Hey everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft videos. So I'm here at around positive 6,000, or positive 70, positive 6,000, and I've got a portal there that goes back to my house, sort of. So I've built in the nether another portal out of the nether at the ends of one of my mine shafts that I have so far, and this is where it popped me out. So this is where I'm going to use to build the devices that I plan on using for automated mining, in addition to a few other things. But now that I've got this shown off, let's go back home and start gathering the stuff we're going to need. And so I can sleep through the night and not have to worry about whatever might show up here. So let's head on back. And find my portal. Here we go. Let's head back to the overworld. Oops, forgot to close that door apparently. Let's head on down and rest through the night. And for the first iteration of this build, I am going to be employing red power to do the mining. But I am going to need several things, and this is going to be incredibly resource intensive. And let me just pop this into here. But hopefully it will generate from it some pretty useful resources. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. Drop this in here. So what am I going to make? Well, I'm going to remember to spell it right. I'm going to make block breakers. This is going to be pretty expensive in the long haul. Actually, since I don't need these as obsidian anymore, let me transmute them back. And I'm going to mount these block breakers on redstone tube frames, which I will then power with frame motors, and I will have them output all of their loot into a diamond chest. And I can find where there it is. So, let's get started on making this. First thing I want to do is actually grab the stuff I need for this chest. That was too much. And I do plan on expanding upon my inventory solution. There's a mod that I plan on getting to when I have more power generation. So let's come back up here and figure out how we're going to get 3 diamonds. I've got 2 there, but nope. And I do apologize if you can hear anything going on in the background. Today is a very nice day, so people are outside doing stuff around my house. But let's go ahead and make ourselves 2 diamonds through this. There we go. And grab the 3rd one that I need up here, along with the glass that I'm going to need. This is the easiest part. And that's sad because that took a whole stack of iron to do. So, go ahead and drop the recipe in for the diamond chest. What did I do wrong? Oh, that was a silver chest, wasn't it? Let me find the diamond chest again. Yep, that's a silver chest. Okay. Let's go grab the stuff we need to make a gold chest. Eight more gold. Another whole stack of iron going into this. Actually, hold on. I could just make a silver chest. which is equally as useful. Once I find the rest of my glass. There it is. So sweet. Silver chest. Now we got a diamond chest. Awesome. That's the easy part. So now, next up, we're going to have to make these tube frames. Oops. So, there are a few ways to make them. First, you're going to need support frames, which require brass to make, and sticks. But you're also going to need redstone tubes, which require pneumatic tubes, which are brass and glass. And the brass in question is this, the brass ingot from Red Power, which you make in an alloy furnace with 1 tin and 3 copper. I'm going to go grab some more sand because I need to process more sand into, sorry about that, glass. So let's go ahead and grab some of that. And let's grab more sand. I will be back once I've harvested a bit more sand. So I'm back. I'm going to start cooking up some what? How did that happen? Start cooking up some brass. Let's pull all this out. I don't need much more of that. Throw that in there. Throw this in here. Let's get to working on this. I do have all of the support frames I will need. And let me clear out my inventory, and then I'll be back. Okay, cleared out my inventory. Let's get back to doing all of that stuff that we were doing. So a few of these have passed. So let's go ahead and toss this in here. Oop, not that. Okay, that's more than enough for tubes. I'm going to pop upstairs, grab myself a stack of redstone, because that's also more than enough. Okay, got myself a stack of redstone. This crafting I can do all in here. Redstone tubes. Redstone tube frames. Alright. Now, next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need the stuff for a timer. And all of these come from a stone wafer, which requires me to smelt smooth stone. So let's quick rest through the night. And did my portal just disappear? No, it didn't. Okay, that was a weird bug. Let's head on up. Grab ourselves some smooth stone and start that cooking while we move on to the next step. Which is going to be the... Oops, sorry about that. To make the block breakers. So let's head on back and head on down. And I'm going to grab the aluminum out of here. I can finish that later. Well, let's also start on making the block breakers. And for this, lots and lots of iron. And lots of you. And lots of you. So, let's pull all this crap out of here and start on the block breakers. First thing, I'm going to put this recipe in here. And the big limiting factor will be the wood. So I'm going to gather some more of that, and I'll be back when I have enough for what I'm doing. Okay, I'm back to quick do demos of crafting the... Oh, I'm going to run out of room, aren't I? No, I got just enough. Quick doing a demo of building the the block breakers. I'm gonna grab another stack of redstone. Oh, and I know what the other thing I forgot was another stack of iron. And I'm going to be running dangerously low on iron after this. Although I do have gold dust that I need to smelt. So, let's go ahead and quick run how to do this. So there's 3 of them so far. I'm actually going to drop this down and store some of this excess crap in it that I don't actively need. And let's see. Let's get back to making these. Okay. So I'm going to be making 36 block breakers for this machine. Hopefully. Hopefully I have enough to make at least close to that. What are you running low on? No. Okay, just need 6 more, so I'll be back when I have that. Okay, so I've got my 36 block breakers, and I've got the redstone tube frames, but I still need a fair amount more. So let's get into making that other stuff that I'm going to need. I'm going to need a timer, single solitary timer. So let's look into making one of these. Oop, and I almost fall over as I reposition myself on the chair. How many stone anodes do I need? 2. Okay. Well, let's see to grabbing the stuff we need to make a stone anode. And the other stuff we're going to need. Stone wire, that one's easy. Stone cathode, also pretty easy. And stone pointer, again, fairly easy. And let's head into our house. Grab another stack of redstone just to be safe. And get to crafting. Now the reason I need the timer will become apparent when I actually start building this. You are wafers that I needed. I didn't even need to go up for that. Okay. Let's grab some of this. I didn't need to go up for it, but 2 of these. Stone cathode. Stone pointer. And stone wire. Okay. Now we've got the stuff for a timer. So what the timer does is it will pulse every few increments of time that you choose. So let's quick set this down to demonstrate. So it will accept a redstone input from back here, where I'm standing, and that will determine whether it's on or off. If it's receiving no signal, it will turn, or it will run. And if it is receiving a signal, it will not run. And every X seconds, or X intervals of time, so I'm going to do 1 second. Every 1 second, it will pulse power on each of the other 3 sides. So I'm going to quick grab this. So this is a pretty important part, but there's still one more, even more important part. And that's actually power for this whole system. I do also need to make frame motors, which require me to make the diamond draw plate. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. So, the diamond draw plate is incredibly expensive. It requires a whole block of diamond. One whole block of diamond, plus it also requires, let me quick, a diamond handsaw. So the whole investment is 11 diamonds. So I'm going to need to do a fair amount of mining, actually, in order to be able to move on to this step. So let's quick move on to another step, which is power. And for this I'm going to need a thermopile. And for that I'm going to need blue doped wafers and diamond handsaw. But I can make the handsaw fairly easily right now. And I just need to do this. 2 diamonds, and do I have 2 iron? Yes, I do. So I can make the diamond handsaw right now, like so. And with this I can cut blocks in certain ways. So if I put it above, I can make slabs. And you can cut down into the micro blocks from red power. So let's head on up, and you need a few specific things to make wafers. You need 8 coal and 8 sand to make silicon bowl. And with that bowl you can cut you can cut it into silicon wafers, and then you can cook them with nickelite or redstone to get blue or red doped wafers. So let's head down and actually show you guys what I'm talking about. So this will start cooking up, and hopefully the power will last. Yes, it will. Okay. So this gives me a silicon bowl. So let's put this in here. This gives me silicon wafers. Now if I put these in here, and I'm gonna, nope, sticks go in there. These will cook and give me blue doped wafers. I need 2 of them for what I'm going to make for the thermopile. And how many, or what do I need for the bat box? None. Okay. But I'm going to make a few of them. Because for now I'm going to do a few manual runs of the system when I get it operational. But I'll be back when I've got everything I need ready. Okay, let's get some of this crafting underway. First off, I'm going to start off with the battery box, which is how I'm going to be storing the power on this end. So, grab the battery box. That one's simple. Next up is thermopile. Also pretty simple. Need 1 more piece of copper and 2 more iron. So let's head up, because I forgot to grab these. I am running low on some of these resources, but hopefully this will be remedied by the time I finish this build. So let's go ahead and drop the recipe in here, or drop the materials in. Now we got a thermopile. So how does the thermopile work? Well, for every block around it that is hot or cold, it adds a value to the formula that it runs, and it will generate power based off of that formula. And the formula is pretty complicated, but it also means that you can generate some amount of basically free power. And now ice is the best cold block that you can use. So there is a zirconium block, or there is a block from Zycraft. There we go. Zirconium ice. And this allows you to place water on it, and that water will become instantly frozen. So I'm going to come back here, going to quick dig out a small area. Interesting, I forgot about that. And we're going to quick set up the area that we're going to need for this build. Okay, and this one will go here. Okay, and I'm going to fill this in, so I stop falling out of my own house. Knock this out, and knock this out. Alright, so let's get to this. Let me quick grab the stuff I need, and I'll be back. Okay. Oops. I did forget something, and that is to grab put the stone in the furnace so that I can cook. But we're gonna make ourselves... Ooh. Huh. Interesting. I can make unmelting ice. But we're gonna make ourselves 4 of these Zircorium ice blocks, because these will provide part of the system of power for the bat box. There we go. All of these are done. Now we've got 4 Zircorium ice. So let's head on back and install these here, 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 and here. And grab ourselves a bucket from somewhere. My inventory is a mess again. Victory. I'm just going to make another bucket. If worst comes to worst, one of the people on the server does have an own crafting table, which I can then demonstrate at some point with all of these buckets. So let's see how the Zircorium ice actually functions. You were not the block that I had intended to click on. You were. As soon as you place the water on it, instantly freezes. So this is really useful because if the ice blocks are anywhere near lava, they will melt. But this way, they don't melt at all. Where does this take me? This takes me here. Actually, conveniently where I need to go. Because I need a small amount of lava. Let's see. There we go. Grab ourselves some lava and then we can head on back. Oh, I hate this. Hold on. I'm going to take the Twilight Forest method to get back to my house. To deal with the fact that portal's incredibly buggy. So let's come on back through here. There we go. There's the ghost block. Let's drop the lava right there. And we can place the thermopile right there and the bat box on top of it. Now this is going to start charging very slowly. Is it even charging? Do I actually need to do wire? I'll be back in a second. Okay, so 2 things. One is that I'm going to make myself some blue alloy wire, and the other is that I'm going to cut this episode short and finish up the rest of the build next episode. But don't worry, I'm not going to... Are you now charging? I'm not going to make you guys wait until Monday for the video. I will release the second part of this build tomorrow, which is Sunday. So let's quick... Thermopile, why are you not working? Oh, there we go, I think. Well, I'll be back in a few when this charges. So, I came down here and discovered that this is my problem. So let's quick go in here, grab out the tool that I have that's capable. Right, that does derpy things, unlike that bag. So, every now and then, every few ticks, there's a chance for your lava to become basalt if it's flowing lava, or obsidian if it's a source block. So, this is a small problem. So, I do have to occasionally replace it. But let's go ahead, and I made a voltmeter, and grab another bucket of lava, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to hate myself greatly for that. Well, there we go. I can break this, and I'll be back when I get this thing charged. Alright, well this is a very slow going process, but I will see you guys next time.